Hey everybody, it's JP321. We're back with another video, but before we get into that video, I just wanted to come by and remind y'all to leave a like, subscribe, share it. It helps my content get out. Other than that, enjoy the video. If y'all do enjoy the video, like I said, share, subscribe, like. Thanks for watching. This is Would I Survive horror scary movies. I can't say it correctly. My speech impediment won't let me. But this is Ethan on everything. This is his YouTube channel. This one was uploaded about like a year ago or something like that. But I didn't really have much to kind of think of recording, and this seemed interesting. So I guess we lock in.
And here's the thing, I'm open to doing more horror stuff, but here's the problemo, mi amigo. Okay, horror comes to me in waves. Sometimes I'm feeling like a little bit of analog horror. Sometimes I'm feeling a little bit of a slasher flick. But lately, I've been getting hit with the good old, I just want to watch something spooky.
See, but is it the Mandela thing, just you beating your clone pretty much?
Year where the spooky movies that I have seen, there are two movies.
Like, that's the thing that I don't get about mimics, is how much of a problem would it be for you to beat you?
Awful. Just awful.
It's not even
like,
you,
it's
it's
no
like
other
a
way to
rip-off
describe
version
it.
of
They
it.
just print money and it bothers me. So I've decided, as my way of coping with it, because I am petty,
Now, Jason,
I'm
I
going to
ain't
be
beating
covering
Slash.
better horror movies, and I'm going to rank them in accordance to, would I survive them? Yes, no, that's what we're doing. Everything from The Thing, the original Thing, not that CGI mess that was made afterwards, The Quiet Place, Alien, and
I don't think I've
wrapping it
ever
up
actually
with a
watched
bunch of my
the full
personal
movie
favorites
of
and
The
just ranking
Thing.
them in accordance to
I've seen
how I would
clips,
survive
I've seen it
the
on
game
TikTok and stuff like
plan
that, but I don't
and
think I've
play
watched the full movie.
I just feel like talking about horror today. I said a couple weeks ago that Mondays were going to be horror days, and I've really been slacking on that. My horror fan base is getting starved, and I want to give you guys something, and I'm feeling like horror today. So we're going to be ranking horror movies on how easy or hard they would be to survive. And if that sounds good to you, consider a like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 250,000 subscribers.
Give me 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the heater.
Support of you guys.
Feels like
so
it
all
is.
that out of the way, let's get into the video. Yeah. The Thing. Okay, imagine this. You and the homies, okay, probably a little bit Norwegian, are going into the Arctic Circle to perform some.
I'm surprised he's starting off with a thing. I feel like a high tier, but that's
honestly,
kind of the mimic thing, but
okay? If you allow me
it
to bring
also
some,
is like
maybe some
it has
it
weird
might be a
strain.
pretty lit time.
It could beat you one-on-one, I can see that, but I don't see it like with other people.
Comes
Well,
out of the sky, and
with other people,
there's
just
maybe
turn it to
an
them, I
alien.
guess.
Maybe no, it's just an absolute blob Cthulhu demon thing that's like from some Lovecraftian god, maybe. I don't know. I like how vague the
I thought it was a
original thing is.
parasite type
I don't
thing
like
that
how in the remake
like
they were like,
infests your body,
well, actually,
kind of takes
this
over.
thing is part of an alien species.
I'm not,
It came from the
like I said, I have never watched it.
like
I've just seen clips, and I've seen like.
I like the vagueness of horror. And maybe that's just me. Like, we're getting into like what I like about horror. I like the vagueness of it. I like the idea that this thing was sent here because aliens didn't want to deal with it. That is way more fun to me than this is just an average species from this other alien group, and they just come here for tourism, I guess. I don't know. Okay?
Yeah, but then they would like the aliens that are dishing it off would
basically
have to
their
expect
version
it
of
to
prison
learn
colony, like
and
Australia
somehow
back in the
figure
day,
its way
and
out
they just
to
sent this monster
like
over.
leave.
Anyway, you and your homies are
Like
chilling
leave
out in the
Earth
Arctic
and
Circle,
just go
and
back to
then
where they
your
are.
dog gets
I'd rather
bit by
not
an alien,
leave the
and then
mystery
it
of
turns into the blob, and then the blob hurts another
wondering
dude,
whether
and
it's
then
gonna
you start
survive or
witnessing
not.
stuff that would
I'd rather
legitimately
just
get me second
end
guessing
it then and there.
Minecraft
And it
safe
seems
playing
like fire
myself.
seems to work.
That's the best
Fire
way
is
that I
a
can
cure
describe
to a lot of
this.
things.
Absolute banger of a movie. One of my all-time favorite. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Not just like favorite horror movies. Like horror movies, I would probably say it's in my top 8. Old-time movies, probably my top 20. Yeah, I think top 20.
I'm sorry about the echo. I'm pretty sure
Am I
I hear the
surviving
echo, and it probably doesn't
Most
sound
likely
nice.
no. I'm just gonna be
Apologies
real
about
here.
that, but I don't
Like,
have a soundproof
The way of
room.
taking out this creature is complete and utter turning it
I
into
don't have like
dust.
foam
I
everywhere.
have to Thanos snap this thing with a flamethrower over and over again, or it's going to assimilate me into some biomass monster thing. I'm gonna put it in almost impossible because it is almost impossible. Me and 8 of my homies are gonna picked off one by one, okay?
But see, that's where the problem comes in, is if you go at it one by one, yeah, I can see how you're gonna lose. But if you go at it as
and
like
I
a
have to
group
deal with
stick
this.
together and you kind
Absolutely
of,
not,
I
dude.
don't know.
It's cold, it's sad,
I feel like you shouldn't.
No. I'm putting it, it's almost impossible. I ain't surviving that unless, I don't know. I don't know how I would be shocked if I made it to the end. I would think I was the thing. I'd be like, I got assimilated. There's no way my ass survived this. I would be thinking I was the alien, honestly. Alien from the Alien franchise. Listen, I will roast the Alien franchise. Like, I'll just say it right now. I understand it's a stylistic move.
I know I'll get cooked.
I hate how technology works.
So agile.
I hate the analog. It's so dumb.
It's agile and it's stronger than like that tail is definitely gonna get. Have you guys seen the females anymore?
I can understand why technology is the way that it is in the first movie. But like, why has it
not gonna say much about
progressed?
that, but
It basically has it. I love that Romulus
putting a
kind
hold
of
to
was
my
moving
chest.
forward, but it still had like computers were the way that they were, and that never gets elaborated on. And it's not like a Warhammer 40K thing, where Warhammer actually has a pretty good explanation.
Well, like I said, fire seems like it worked pretty well, but I mean, I guess it's just the same. I mean, it depends on how relevant fire is in the situation.
That's the same explanation that Dune has over not having computing power, because they had a war with, you guessed it, the thinking machines.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt like Doom and Warhammer were low-key copying off each other, and I find it incredibly cool. Okay? So I want
I wouldn't be surprised if they both were
I know it's not an AI thing, because we
in some
literally
type
gave them
of universe together, like a multiverse type of thing.
There's not a problem there. So the technology just
Fallout
the reason I'm harping on it is I have to use that
something else that's
to survive
like connected to
this
it.
thing, this phallic alien-looking thing. Okay? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I'm not gonna say I'm cooked or almost impossible, because at the end of the day, this is a winnable matchup. And I like Aliens, made by I think it was James Cameron. I like Aliens. My biggest problem with Aliens is it took the horror aspect of the film and turned it into like an action movie, because action movies were hitting. And I look at that and I'm like, yeah, but I would win. Like, you're telling me I just need the standard weaponry of this universe, and I'm absolutely.
Whenever I watch the other video, it sounds like.
Oh, the blood is acid. You think I'm gonna get close to this thing? No, bro, I'm popping it off. You don't even have to aim. It's auto aiming weaponry. I have aimbots.
If you have the technology, but I don't think you're gonna have the technology.
I think my chances are pretty slim. But at the end of the day, even if I don't have the benefit of hindsight, it's tough. It's winnable. Like, it is winnable. I gotta put it there.
I feel like the thing and the alien on his tail there should switch.
Pennywise, all that.
I'm cooked.
Bro, I'll be real here. Stephen King is forever on my list of people that I keep an eye on.
But I think this is this was like a year ago, so this is before the Welcome to Derry. So whatever he says after this, I mean during this, it's before.
I wouldn't want to be alone with him.
But now that I watched Welcome to Derry, yeah, nah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
The sewer fun time.
A man with no fear, and you're still getting him to shock and get like jump scared and stuff like that. Like,
I know Stephen King knows how crazy that is.
Nah, I'm good.
He was asked, why did you write that? And first off, do you have any idea?
I'm kidding, like, good immediately.
Kendrick Lamar of horror authors.
Because like whenever I get afraid, I don't like the fight or flight thing. I don't have the flight. I have asthma, so I can't really run, and that's never the first thought that goes in my head, anyways. So I would try to fight, but I feel like if I try to fight him, even though he is like whatever fear that I have, unless I have some shine, I'm not gonna be able to beat him.
Have to write the sewer fun time. Why?
Because it doesn't have to scare you to eat you. It doesn't have to scare you to beat you. It just makes you taste better. He can still, like, Pennywise can still turn into like a giant spider or just a weird-looking creature and just, like, cut you in half or something. Like, he's still physically, like, strong and stuff like that. He's like a more dimensional being. Like, he's not from this universe. He's beyond it. So I'm good. That's impossible.
I still stand by it, and that's staying in the video because I stand by that take. No, keep an eye on Stephen King, bro. That's wild. Other than that, how am I fighting this thing off? What's my game plan of sorts? Okay. Number one, don't be a child, and don't live in Derry. And then maybe you're probably gonna survive.
Facts. I'm in Texas. I don't know where Derry is, but I don't think Derry's in Texas. I'm not worried about going to Derry. If I ever hear a town named Derry, I'm not going through it. I'm not going past it. I'm going around it. If I gotta take a 2-hour trip to go around there, I'm gonna take a 2-hour trip to go around there. I'm not going to a town named Derry.
Okay, we are out. That is how I feel about the whole it.
And then as soon as my child tells me some, well, I don't have a child, but if I had a child and that child told me, hey, there's a weird clown that was trying to eat me, I would immediately pack up and go. I don't care if it was telling the truth or if he was just freaking out. I'm just gonna be like, okay, let's go. Come on, we're done. No. Sorry, I'm not talking to you. My child was gonna be like, where we going?
The hollow earth. Like, I don't even know. What's the mythology of it? I don't know. And you run away because they aren't scared of you anymore.
You're not as scared.
On a real note, dog, like, I don't know what you're gonna turn into for me. If I'm a child, I'm done. Right now.
But even as an adult, you don't have to be afraid. He can still hurt.
Bring me a group of 5 dudes. We could probably handle that situation.
And then you would need the shine too. So even if you're not afraid, you would still need the shine.
Okay, I like slasher movies.
Merlin, the turtle is like help. And then Scream, Ghostface, he's a human. I'm gonna like chew. You know, I live in Texas.
Make up a reason why people aren't strapped, or you have to do it overseas.
Yeah, facts.
Most of the time I see a slasher, I just think to myself, okay, but like at this point, you're getting got. Like calibers are taking you out. Bro. Like, I don't need no crosses.
But like if you're human, you aren't a threat to. I mean, yeah, his sneakiness, yeah, sure, but bro, you.
Like you think I don't have little like care packages?
Even if you do get one in me, I'm just there. As I'm going out, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, you come at me with a knife. The moment you
yeah, that's if you sneak up on me too. Okay, and if you don't sneak up on me and you do try to play your little mind games and you put me on guard, I'm probably gonna put a lot of like a lot of holes everywhere. As soon as I hear a noise, I'm taking that thing out.
And he's trying to strangle me like this. Holy crap! I'm beating the brakes off this guy, dude. Absolutely.
I think he can stand there because he's like 6 foot tall and like 200 something, 200 pounds or something like that. I don't know.
Stratosphere, saddle realm, done.
And then that's the only reason why he's saying it.
They have no grappling.
Me, I am 5'5". I know BJJ, but I am still 5'5" and 135 pounds. I am light. But I'm not gonna let you get that close anyways. And if you do get close to me like that and we are on the ground, I am very agile.
I'm pretty much done. And another one later on, I'm pretty much done because he's a big boy. I am smoking Ghostface. I am throttling this hombre.
No difference.
Oh, he's done.
12 gauge to the chest.
You want to get back up? Bah! Bro, he's getting curb stomped, dude. I'm just roasting Ghostface over and over again. But like, what's your favorite scary movie? Fuck you, man. Get it. Like,
I mean, but if he pops out a knife on you, right, you can still get like a metal pole or something like that, or like just anything that you can find around the house. I got dumbbells right there, bro. I could take off half of that, like half of the side, and then use that like a hammer. I mean, yeah, if I missed it, yeah, probably bad.
I feel like I would get more annoyed.
Or I could just take the weights off of it completely, depending on how fast I can do it. And then I could just use them like Nightwing does with his, what are those things called? They're like batons type of things, but you could just...
In this movie. And I know I've said this multiple times, and this is kind of a rat back. I'm going to do...
That reminds me of the
not a remaster of the Apocalypse video, but I am going to do a more deluxe version, and I'm going to add way more, and I want to make like an hour-and-a-half video. Like, I want to remaster one of the...
I don't know how you beat these things. I think I'm cooked immediately out of that. Like, I don't know how you would. You would have to wait until it opens its face, but it doesn't have to open its face.
So I want to do that.
Like whenever I watched the movie The Quiet Place, the first one, I didn't watch the second one, but I watched the first one. The only time that it really opens up its face is whenever it's plot relevant, in my opinion. I don't think it should or needs to open its face at all.
Also have a weakness to sound. You're telling, dude, we have ultra and infrasound weaponry. Like we do, we have that. Look that up.
Yeah, but how likely are you gonna pull out any of that equipment whenever it's like coming at you? We seen this thing like pop up like that and just cut some stuff. You know, I don't want to spoil the movie or anything like that.
If you really want to have fun laughs, we can turn.
I don't see how you are gonna get that technology. If you get that weapon, hey, yeah, sure. If you're taking the rules as you're gonna have any weapon you desire or something like that, then yeah, sure, there's gonna be less of a competition. Yeah, and I got 2 chihuahuas. They're definitely causing my death.
Is gonna be like, no, and then I'm gonna get 1 tap, like Saitama.
I'm definitely cooked there. Yeah, they're gonna just take me.
I'm putting it in. I'm cooked.
My dogs are gonna give up my position. They're gonna start barking. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna be quiet as soon as I say that.
Dogs, and the moment they even get an inkling that something is up, I'm done. Instantaneously.
And then it's bulletproof, so you can't do nothing.
I'm gonna be real here. I hate these movies so much, dude. I hate these movies.
And then Jigsaw, it depends. If I'm caught in the trap, I'm done. If I'm not caught in the trap and I'm looking for him, I think I can avoid it. I think I play enough sneaking around games that I can avoid traps enough. I say that, but I have never been in a situation where I need to like that.
2 shotguns are gonna go off in your lungs. What was my crime? Smoked a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, that it never really makes complete sense. Like, bro, you are doing worse stuff to the people that you're supposed to be judging. Cast the first stone without sin or whatever it is. He who without something like that. He without sin may cast the first stone or something like that. I don't know. That can fix the quote in the comments.
You need to break your kneecaps because you're constantly slowing down people. I'm doing my job. What is wrong with you? What did you do? What did you do in life? You make this. Well, my life was cut short by the medical. Okay, have the beef with that. Why am I brought?
It'd be like you'll be working at a gas station as a cashier, and then like you close down the store, and they'd be like, "I caught you, and I'm gonna torture you for closing down the store because you needed to take a 15-minute smoke break. So now you're gonna spend 15 minutes in, I don't know, getting cooked." Getting smoked. That's probably what it's gonna be. Yeah, I can see that. Now you're gonna be smoked for 15 minutes because you wanted to take a smoke break for 15 minutes. I can see that. Yep.
I'm gonna put it in almost impossible.
I wouldn't even be smoking like that. But I mean, people that do smoke cigarettes, they get a 15-minute break, and I don't like that. For somebody that doesn't smoke, like I basically picked up the habit, quote unquote, because I would buy vapes, and I wouldn't really hit them, but I would hit them like twice for that whole 15 minutes, just because, like, bro, you get like 2 breaks, and then you get like 15-minute breaks throughout that whole time. I can't complain about it because you need a smoke break, but if I take that 15-minute break, but I'm not smoking, I get in trouble for it. You know what I mean? It's stupid. That's why I was just like, alright, fine, I'll buy a vape so I can go chill outside for a little bit. Y'all can't trip on me now.
I realize I have 0 chance winning that.
So stupid.
I don't have the plot armor to win that. Okay? Like, let's go.
I'm losing that.
We're gonna go to a cabin in the woods.
The only one that I can see that has successfully done it is that one dude with a chainsaw in his arm. That's the only one that I can see that has successfully and that could successfully do
I
it.
ain't doing all of that. I'm probably gonna be one of the first people that gets taken out because when you tell me that there's a demon living in the cellar, I'm gonna be like, no, there's not. It's probably a raccoon. I'm gonna open it up and then I'm gonna have my skin filleted from my face.
Yeah, but see, the thing with that is the demon wouldn't have been there if they didn't read the damn book.
I am cooked in this scenario.
See, my thing is, I have the awareness of if I'm like going through a basement of a creepy like cabin in the woods type of thing,
I'm pretty much.
I'm not gonna read the books. I'm gonna see if it has a title. I'm gonna open it, like zoom through it, like basically just flat papers. I mean pages through. If I see some weird stuff in there, I'm closing it back and I'm throwing it away. Or I might just burn that thing. I'm probably just gonna put it back where it is, and I'm gonna lock that basement and be like, don't go to the basement the whole time I read here.
But the one part I dislike about it is you find out, this is a spoiler by the way, in Smile 2, the rules of 7 days until you're done and possessed in it,
I only seen because it was like what Smile 2 that you see the one guy that kind of can't or like almost beat it, or he did beat it, but he got taken out by a passing truck.
Was completely and utterly fake. Everything else was something that was like, oh yeah, that was the ghost, not the ghost, that was the demon. The demon just completely bamboozled you in one. In 3 days,
but yeah, because it is literally hallucinations though. That's because like the other dude he kept saying hallucinate. He kept saying illusions that were of them getting cooked, right? Of like people he saw getting cooked, unaliving themselves, right? And so my thing is, I don't think I would just give into it. If I'm seeing, okay, so one of the examples I guess is like whenever he was running down the spoilers by the way, he was running down the street and he looks to the left and then he sees that one chick and she's like on fire, right? I think if I were to see that, I would be like, well, that's weird, and then I would just shrug and then I'd go back to just doing whatever, like. Especially if I see it at my job and I see like somebody do something weird, I think I'm just gonna be like, okay, and then I might go and ask somebody, hey, did you see that too? And if they say no, then I'm be like, I bet. I don't think I'm gonna go that far to where I'm being like, okay, I'm seeing stuff that's making me go insane to where I'm gonna have to unalive, you know. I don't think I'm gonna be there mentally. I'm just gonna be like, well, that was weird, but I don't know.
Look, if I'm getting stalked by a cult of demon worshippers and pagans,
and then Heredity, I never watched the movie, but I do. I think it's like one clip that I seen of a dude like basically hitting his head on the table.
Bro, it's going to sound
I don't know.
Steve versus skeleton sound effects because I'm absolutely breaking these bags of bones, dude. Yeah, there's some like demonic possession stuff, but on a real note, dog. I think if you just had
I know nothing about the movie.
You could pack this shit up. Pack this shit up, get some Jesus in your life, and you're probably gonna get it done. Because
see, I was trying to go this whole video not closing,
I think I would say Jesus would probably save the situation in this scenario. Okay, if it doesn't, then we got calibers to take care of everybody else.
True.
Because I'm gonna be real here, bro.
Well, if it is just a human threat, then we go back to the Scream Ghostface again.
Ability to throw hands with and most likely win. Hereditary is no different. I would probably be able to smoke the majority of these cult members. Why? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah, if it's just humans that are just cult members, then it's
above Pennywise. Why? Because there is a physical threat in some possession I got to deal with. Pennywise, just don't be scared, little bro. That's where I'm putting it.
Yeah, so he didn't watch Welcome to
the Conjuring verse is.
I don't know if he did an updated version, but
you want to know why? Because
I don't know.
They took the based on true events to the point where the nun literally didn't happen. Literally was not a thing. Not even remotely a thing. Never one. It is the most not thing that has never not happened. Okay? So let me get this straight. You took a story that is already hyperinflated on what happened. Like, no joke, bro. Let me tell you, like, the amount of embellishing that occurs in these based on true story movies. Oh yeah, an acorn dropped out of the sky. This is kind of crazy. You sold people a problem that you're the only one that can solve. Kind of messed up.
I went back to staring at the screen. I forgot.
I get the
reflection.
Work. I get the work. If this is a work, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. And then when we get into the movies, let me get this straight. So the Conjuring based on true events, and the Nun happened. And you know how they beat the Nun in the movie? They used the blood of Jesus Christ to blow into the
Oh yeah, and then it's crazy how
They
they,
just have the blood of
they
Jesus
somehow
on
just
tap
have
now?
the
That's
blood
a
of
thing?
Christ.
I don't get it, bro.
And it's just like, well, if we just have the blood of Christ, why don't we just take it and copy it or do something with it to where we can distribute it? Maybe we'd have normal blessings.
The goat man has more bodies than ghosts do. That's a real thing. Somebody actually died because of the goat man. And it's recognized by the government. But nobody's ever died to a ghost. I'm putting it in easy. I'm just moving away. I'm just gone. Oh, well, not everybody has that. How'd you buy the house?
Walk out.
I'm just going to live in like a motel, and I'll visit during the day. Because apparently all the ghosts really do is they open up doors and cabinets and say, come over here. Shut up, kid. I'm referring to the ghost child the same way that I talk to normal children. Do you want to come and play? Absolutely not, you absolute troglodyte creature of a thing.
I wouldn't be that mean, but I'm just gonna be like, nah, I'm good, dog. I'm good, fam. Go ahead and do your thing over there.
Terrifier. I said that I would be able to win.
I will lose, but I don't know how long it would take for me to lose.
I ain't winning. I'm just not. I thought Art the Clown
I feel like
human rules. No, he doesn't.
like maybe if I can
unless I have
put a couple holes in him, you know, and then run and escape, and then he stops chasing me, then yeah. But if he's on a mission to come after me specifically, I think I'm done.
I'm gonna get turned.
It's just a matter of time.
I'm putting it in all
That's really just depends on how long I can run.
That line with a plot can't even help me. So yes, right there. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. It depends on the movie.
I'm losing.
It really does. Like no. There are times where Jason is either like a super strong, mentally deficient.
There is no version of Jason where he can't just take a shot to the head, well not to the head, but like to the chest, and then just not just kind of walk it off.
Okay. Like yeah, you can physically hurt him, but like the plot dictates how powerful he is. And I understand why there can't be weapons on the camp, but I also do think this. At some point, you do have to like.
Like you could do the same thing that you just said with the dairy thing, though. Just don't go to dairy. Don't go to the camp.
You shouldn't be able to use your leg. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna be real here. Here's some words of wisdom. If you can't take care of a threat with a 16 gauge slug, no, not even that. Let's just go 12. Let's not even go there. Let's a 12 gauge slug. You never had a chance to begin with. You never had a chance. Okay? Yeah, bro.
And you ain't taking them out with that.
And turn it up to 45. If they can walk through 45, then turn it up to 10. If they can walk through 10, okay, 5.56. If they can walk through all of that, your last chance, and it really is this, hit them with a 12 gauge slug, and if they can walk through that, you're done. You never had a chance to begin with, and if at the end of the day, if I can rattle off a few, and I can blow off his legs, I know I can move faster than bro, because he's barely keeping up with me now.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any movie that shows the way you could just take off a limb of his.
Because at the end of the day, the alien bleeds. I'm putting it by the alien. I'm putting it by the alien.
I feel like his is a little screwed. I feel like a lot of his decisions so far are a little screwed. He's giving himself weapons that you wouldn't commonly have, and then he's given like specific scenarios to where it's probably not gonna work out that way. So I don't know. I think his views were a little screwed. I didn't even put any of where the places were, but I can tell you right now, a lot of those are higher than what he has.
What the date was when I posted the Apocalypse video, and I don't know if I'll do a remaster of it yet.
And then I don't know about all that. We're gonna pause on that. But yeah, I feel like it's a little screwed. I feel like I should make a tier list too, huh? But my computer doesn't do good enough to where I can record, and well, it just doesn't do good enough to where I can record. I can't like watch a YouTube video and record it. That's why I'm doing this. It's complicated. It sucks. My laptop sucks. I need to get a new computer, or just like an actual computer. Either way, I digress. Hopefully I enjoyed that video. But yeah, I feel like it's a little screwed on what he thinks is Hey, if you're watching this, you made it to the end of the video, and thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, share. It helps my content. And if you would like me to watch something that you would want to watch, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll go ahead and check it out later or something like that. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like or a comment or something, some interaction. Thank you again.